On the nature of reality, illusion and perception. Principle. Reality, as seen through the lens of perception, is often clouded by illusions created by our minds, desires, and societal constructs. Yatharth suggests that the world we perceive is largely a construct of our thoughts, shaped by our sensory experiences and limited understanding. Argument. Yatharth, the essence of reality lies not in what the eyes see or the mind interprets, but in what remains when all illusions are stripped away. The nature of perception is inherently flawed, as it depends on sensory input that is subjective and biased. Example, just as a mirage appears real to the thirsty traveler, but vanishes upon closer inspection, many of the truths we cling to are like illusions, appearing solid, but dissolving under the scrutiny of deeper understanding. Analysis. Yatharth's insight here is that true reality exists beyond the sensory. It calls for a deeper inquiry into the nature of existence, urging one to question surface-level interpretations. The concept emphasizes that what we often accept as reality is merely a construct, a shadow of a deeper truth that can be accessed through self-reflection and critical thinking. Habmer 2. On the concept of time and permanence principle. Time, according to Yatharth's view, is an ever-flowing current that shapes our understanding of the material world. Yet, time itself is a construct, a measurement of change rather than a fundamental reality. Argument. Yatharth proposes that time creates the illusion of permanence in a world that is fundamentally impermanent. Reality, therefore, is not bound by time. It exists beyond the limitations of past, present, and future. Example. Consider a river that flows endlessly. Each drop of water is temporary, yet the river appears constant. Similarly, reality remains while the components within it, events, objects, and experiences, flow and change. Analysis. This argument underlines the distinction between changeable phenomena and the unchanging essence behind them. Yatharth's perspective suggests that to understand reality, one must look beyond the flux of time and see the eternal backdrop that remains unaffected by temporal shifts. This viewpoint challenges conventional beliefs about time, urging a shift in focus from transient events to the underlying, unchanging nature of existence. Number 3. On the role of the mind, complexity and simplicity. Principle. Yatharth identifies the mind as a double-edged sword, capable of great complexity, yet often leading to confusion when it overthinks and overanalyzes the nature of reality. The mind's tendency to create narratives and assign meanings can obscure the simplicity of what truly is. Argument. The more the mind seeks to dissect reality into parts, the more it strays from the simple truth. Yatharth emphasizes the importance of simplifying the mind's role, allowing the deeper reality to reveal itself without the noise of mental constructs. Example. A cloudy sky may seem turbulent, but above the clouds, the sky remains clear and undisturbed. Similarly, the mind's complexities are like clouds, temporary disturbances that hide the clear, unchanging reality beyond. Analysis. This principle highlights the necessity of quieting the mind to perceive reality more accurately. Yatharth's insight suggests that wisdom lies not in accumulating knowledge, but in stripping away the unnecessary complexities of thought, thus achieving a direct encounter with the essence of reality. This resonates with the ancient philosophical tradition of seeking truth through introspective stillness. Number 4. On the relationship between self and reality. Principle. Yatharth's understanding of reality places significant emphasis on the relationship between the self and the external world. It argues that the self is not separate from reality, but a reflection or a microcosm of the greater whole. Argument. The self is not an independent entity. It is a part of the interconnected web of existence. Yatharth believes that by understanding oneself deeply, one can gain insight into the broader reality, as the micro reflects the macro. Example. A drop of water holds the essence of the ocean, yet it is not the entirety of the ocean. Similarly, each individual is a reflection of the larger reality, carrying within them the same fundamental truths that govern the universe. Analysis. This viewpoint encourages self-reflection as a means to understand the greater truths of existence. Yatharth's emphasis on the self-reality connection suggests that reality is not something out there to be discovered, but rather something to be realized within oneself, It aligns with the idea that inner clarity leads to an understanding of the external world's nature. On the nature of beliefs, temporary constructs. Principle. Yatharth asserts that beliefs and doctrines, whether religious or philosophical, are constructs of the human mind, designed to make sense of the unknown. Yet they remain inherently temporary and limited in their capacity to capture the fullness of reality. Argument. Beliefs serve as stepping stones, but they must eventually be transcended to experience reality directly. Yatharth suggests that clinging to rigid beliefs is like mistaking a map for the territory. It can guide you, but it is not the journey itself. Example. Just as a sculptor must eventually set down his tools to appreciate the finished sculpture, so must the seeker of truth put aside beliefs to witness reality as it is. Analysis. Yatharth's perspective encourages an open-minded approach to understanding reality, one that is willing to evolve and adapt as new insights emerge. This approach values the direct experience of reality over adherence to fixed ideas, recognizing that the nature of existence is too vast to be confined by human constructs. It is an invitation to remain fluid, adaptable, and ever curious in the search for truth. Conclusion. Yatharth's philosophy of reality is a call to see beyond the veils of perception, to recognize the impermanence of time, and to simplify the mind's role in understanding existence. It emphasizes the importance of self-reflection, seeing oneself as an integral part of a larger reality, and remaining open to the evolution of understanding. These principles are not just theoretical, they are practical tools for living a life that is aligned with the deeper truths of existence. In Yatharth's view, reality is not a distant goal to be attained, but a present truth to be realized through inner clarity and the shedding of illusions.